Drunk impulsiveness sends a message of confession to aloof school flower. 3 minutes later, the school bell replied to me. I've been busy starting my own business recently. I don't want to talk about a partner for the time being. We can be good friends first. How about not? Where did the person go? Hey, come back to me quickly. I watched the messages constantly popping up on my phone. I feel tired and sleepy. I don't know why I ended up feeling dizzy and falling asleep in the end. Su Qingro on the other side of the phone is almost anxious. Ji Yu Chen, what are you talking about? What's going on? How to show off until half of the people are missing? I am really speechless. Which rooftop are you on? Don't joke about your own life. How about I come find you? Or you can try confessing your feelings again. Why don't you chase after me again? Let's talk more. Maybe I agreed. I am afraid if I agree too quickly, you'll feel like I am being too casual. Actually, you don't have to chase me too hard. Let's talk slowly. I am easy to follow. How about this? I'll tell you the specific time. Chasing me for a month. Just 1 month is enough. Why didn't you reply to me? If you think it's too long. Otherwise, it would take half a month. Why haven't you replied to me yet? Do you think chasing people is too tiring? Then why don't I stop you from pursuing me? Let's talk about a partner directly. Actually, I've been paying attention to you for a long time and I quite like you. Ji Yu Chen, why haven't you replied to me yet? I promised to be your girlfriend. Is it possible that you still want me to chase after you? This is not impossible, but this is my first time chasing a boy. You can't go too far. After all, whenever I feel sad, I feel like crying, okay? Why haven't you replied yet? What the hell are you doing? What does this mean? Don't lose playing games. Are you kidding me? Did your confession just now be sincere? Do you really like me or not? You idiot, come back to me quickly. Don't be so cold to me, okay? If you ignore me, I feel like crying. I didn't mean to reject you just now. I don't have to start a business either. Not agreeing is sudden. Confessing love to someone you like. I am a bit flustered. If you think I am lying, then I'll give you my startup capital. So you can rest assured, right? Goddess Su Qingro transfers 3 million to you. Shall we go on a date together tomorrow? If you're afraid of what I'll do to you, just say hello, brother. Can we come together? If you're afraid I'll back out on the spot, make you embarrassed, then I'll call all my girlfriends. They definitely won't make me back out. Big fool, I am sincere to you. Why haven't you replied to my message yet? Are you afraid that I am lying to you? Why don't we just go get the license? Big fool, why haven't you spoken yet? Sob, big fool. I was wrong. I should have been reserved. Please forgive me. You ignore me again. I am going to cry. He'll run downstairs from your dormitory and apologize to you. Suddenly, my good friend rushed into the dormitory and roared loudly. Sleeping trough Ji Yu Chen. Wake up quickly. He grabbed my body with both hands and shook it vigorously. You damn it. What did you do to Su Qingro? High cold imperial sister school flower. Crying uncontrollably downstairs in our dormitory. Please forgive me. What did I do yesterday? It seems like she gave a white face to Su Qingro. I woke up instantly. Then he looked bewildered. I didn't do anything. I just messaged the school bell and made a white slip with her. My good friend quickly pulled me to the window. Look at it yourself. The brightly lit male dormitory was crowded with people. The high cold school flower stood in the crowd, crying uncontrollably. Su Qingro's tears fell down with a clatter. Even if he didn't cry out loud, the people around are also making a lot of noise. Who is Ji Yu Chen from the Heavenly Slayer? I, Li Xingyun, have no connection with you. I, Shi Hao, am at odds with you. My good friend was also staring at me and saying, you damn it, how could you make such a joke about Su? Conscience of heaven and earth. I just sent a confession message yesterday. I hurriedly opened my phone and looked at the chat window. Oral reminder. I saw that the dialogue box of the goddess Su Qingro was actually 99 plus. I am all confused. Su Qingro's main focus is on developing her own strategies. Seeing me not responding to her, I agreed to confess my feelings myself. Surprisingly, he turned his head and chased after me. I am still crying downstairs in my dormitory now, while shaking both hands into a sieve. Hurry up and reply to him. You're too urgent. We haven't had any contact yet. So many people outside are watching you cry. What do you think I did to you? Su Qingro, who was still crying, saw the news. Immediately take out the phone from your pocket. Quick response. Good friend, look at me chatting with Gao Ling school flower. Immediately came over. Ji Yu Chen, you are so successful. Quickly show me what you said to him. On the chat window, the 99 messages posted by Su Qingro are well organized. My good friend's chin is about to fall off. Wakao Iceberg school flower pays attention to you early. Not brothers. You guys have a crush on each other. This dog food is enough for me to eat. Didn't wait for a good brother to complain more about it. Su Qingro's message has arrived. After receiving the payment, my dear brother saw the transfer amount of 3 million yuan. Excited, grab my arm. Brother, unjust father. Hurry up and collect it. He's even more excited than me. I clicked confirm without even realizing it. Until 3 million is credited to the account. I just realized, actually, I want to request a refund. Conscience of heaven and earth. They are all good brothers. It's all his fault that I ordered the payment. At this moment, Su Qingro downstairs saw that after I received the money. I laughed happily. Ji Yu Chen, you took my private money. Then I will be your person from now on. From now on, both me and the money will belong to you. You are not allowed to go back on your word. Don't ignore me either. Ji Yu Chen, you big idiot. Do you know? The surrounding crowd was in an uproar. The entire male dormitory window was filled with a commotion. My good friend next to me screamed in excitement, Ji Yu Chen. You should go back to the dormitory building quickly. The roommates who were watching the excitement were also making noise. Sister, why don't you take a look at me? Senior sister is so romantic. Sister, how good are you? I believe in love again. I am standing by the window, watching the crowd downstairs trembling with fear. Isn't this group of people crazy? If we let them know. Su Qingro gave me her private money of 3 million yuan. These men must be crazy. My roommate is still staring blankly at me. Quickly push me to the window. Father, hurry up and agree to him. I am so anxious. Speaking, he handed me a big horn. I was instantly surprised. Where did you get this thing? Don't worry, just do it and it's over. That's the Ice Mountain Queen. If it weren't for me, I wouldn't have been able to agree to your proposal. I have already shouted my own agreement. I have no choice but to give you some momentum. I looked at Su Qingro downstairs. At this moment, she had a handful of white veil on her head. I don't know when the clothes will be worn. Also changed to a pure white wedding dress. Wearing white gloves. Holding a bouquet of flowers in my hand. What the hell did he misunderstand? Why is Su Qingro still a love brain? You can do such an outrageous thing. Let me get a horn. I can't go crazy with him, can I? At this moment, the boy downstairs eating melons suddenly shouted. The security guard has arrived. Sister, hurry up, on site beating Mandarin ducks. Brothers, come with me to host the proof. I can see it at a glance. I saw 2 security guards rushing over quickly. But there are already boys blocking the way in the crowd. Hurry up and leave, make it so big. Being caught will definitely lead to criticism. My heart is racing, I can't control that much. Pick up the loudspeaker and call Su Shuiji to Su Qingro. Hurry up, the school security is here to arrest you. Under the blessing of the horn. All the eyes of the audience were fixed on me. After 2 security guards glanced at it, I immediately quickened my pace. And Su Qingro stood there staring at me blankly. Her eyes were full of excitement. But he didn't leave for a long time. This silly guy is still standing there, not leaving. It'll be right down. Finally, he called out to me. Immediately drop the horn and run downstairs. Not a minute. I rushed to the entrance of the dormitory. At this moment, the security guard is already right in front of us. I don't care about so much. Take Su Qingro's hand and run away. Su Qingro didn't struggle either. I was holding one hand. Holding flowers in one hand. Behind is a long skirt. The people around have become indifferent. After a moment, a thunderous discussion erupted. Isn't that romantic? Oh, Iceberg School Flower and Bu Chen eloped. Wow buddy, you're really good at this. Why was a pile of dog food scattered while watching the excitement? I can't seem to shake off the security guard. I looked at Su Qingro. Sister, since we're together now, should we throw the handheld flowers to them? Su Qingro's eyes lit up. Yeah, then he ran along. While holding the flower in his hand, he forcefully threw it backwards. The crowd behind saw flowers in their hands. Suddenly, there was a riot. Hurry up and grab the handflower of the iceberg goddess. Dear brothers, I don't have a girlfriend yet. Don't compete with me. To hell with you, my mother and fetus have been single ever since. Who's fighting me today? Who's in a hurry with me? Chaos in the rear. 2 security uncles were squeezed into the crowd. Cannot advance or retreat. I escaped with Su Qingro in less than 3 minutes. The campus forum exploded. Hot search #3. Iceberg School Flower cried and found it downstairs from the men's dormitory. Hot search number 2. Iceberg School Flower in wedding dress proposes marriage under the men's dormitory building. Hot search first Ji Yu Chen and Su University Flower join hands to escape marriage. And I also pulled Su Qingro. Stopping in a deserted area. Those onlookers have already been left behind. Su Qingro, due to her intense exercise just now, a blush appeared on her pretty face. Let's take a break over there. I held Su Qingro's hand. Sitting on the seat next to the small forest. I only have time to take a closer look at her. I have never had such close contact before. Looking at it now, Su Qingro is more beautiful than I imagined. Exquisite facial features. Fair complexion. It carries a very pleasant fragrance on its body. Just a close-up glance. Just make my heart beat and jump. Many fine beads of sweat appeared on Su Qingro's forehead. The soft hair is a bit messy. He was just about to caress it, but I found that my hand was still tightly held by me. I hurriedly withdrew my hand. Apologized repeatedly. Excuse me, senior sister. It was too urgent just now. I forgot I was still holding your hand. Su Qingro laughed. What did you say, idiot? You have already agreed to my confession. From now on, I will be your person. You will be my husband in the future. Husband needs to hold hands. After speaking, he folded his messy hair behind his ears. Then he put his hand in my palm again. I just feel a warmth in my hand. Su Qingro's hands are very soft. Fingertips are white, tender, and slender. I haven't felt too much yet. Suddenly, a pleasant fragrance appeared. I turned my head and looked. I just realized she was leaning her head on my shoulder. Big fool, I am so tired. Let me lean for a moment. I will remain motionless in place. Before this, I never imagined the scene of being with her. My intersection with her before. It's only limited to the confession I sent to her. I never expected her response to be so intense. I hummed softly. Su Qingro seems to be somewhat dissatisfied. Put my arm behind her. Then I let my hand embrace her slender waist. Only then can we rely on satisfaction. Tomorrow, you bring your roommate and let's go play together. I also called all my girlfriends. Don't worry, I will arrange it very well. I am a very planned person in my work. I remained silent. I don't know what to say. He blinked at me in confusion. That idiot, are you going on a date with only the two of us? Just like now, I know you really want to go on a date alone. But I want to strengthen our relationship. Let all friends know, it's not me, Mang, this Su Chingro. Do you want to hear what he's really saying? Just that scene just now. Is our relationship not fully open enough? This woman appears clear on the surface. Why is this secretly a love brain? Why didn't I notice it before, senior? You're quite confident. Su Chingro understood my words. He said angrily, just say if I succeeded or not. I nodded after waiting. If you succeed, do you think it's romantic or not? I continued nodding. Romantic heard my approval. He finally smiled with satisfaction. I didn't dare to say the rebuttal. I always feel like something's wrong. I've been holding back for half a day. In the end, I couldn't help but ask his senior sister. How long have you been secretly in love with me? I feel like it's not a year or two. He wouldn't even be so crazy. Su Chingra's face turned red to the ear. Whispered timidly, not long after. Don't call me senior sister after he blushes and whispers. Call me Yao Yao. I first let out a hum. Then shocked, what did he say? Yao Yao, Su Shuiji. Your name. Not waiting for me to finish speaking. Su Chingro revealed a sweet smile. Stinky little brother, long time no see. I stared at Su Chingro carefully and stared blankly. I always feel like this pretty face in front of me is a bit familiar. Recall a moment in your mind. I opened my mouth wide and trembled, slightly probing that. You are Su Yao. Su Chingro pouted her lips. HMPH, stinky little brother. It took me so long to get to know each other. I am not happy anymore. I was so scared that I kept retreating. I didn't expect it to be this female demon head. Memories from the past are like movie versions. Flashed through one's own mind. I met Su Yao when I was 5 years old. She's 2 years older than me. Although cute and beautiful since childhood. Being obedient and sensible in front of others. But in my heart, I am very clear about it. This guy has nothing to do with being well-behaved and sensible. She has always been a violent and crazy female demon head since childhood. When I finish kindergarten, Su Yao always likes to block me in the alley. Press on the wall. He took the lollipop from my mouth. Then he stuffed it into his own mouth face to face. I still like to smile and pinch my face, Xiao Chenchen. Don't tell your parents. Otherwise, it'll break your leg. Then he took out a red brick from his backpack. Clap it in two with one palm. At this moment, it has cast a heavy shadow on me, who is only 5 years old. Since then, all my snacks and pocket money, all fell into the hands of this female demon. Whenever I refuse, Xiao Suyao always takes it for granted to say Xiao Chenchen. You can only be good to me alone. Growing up is the same. Otherwise, it'll break your leg. I finally managed to endure until I graduated from elementary school. At this moment, Su Yao smiled and said to me again, you must enroll in the same high school as me. Otherwise, it'll still break your leg. So I persevered until I graduated from junior high school. That year, due to my parents' work, I also moved to Zhangcheng, which is far away from Su Yao's family. After graduating from high school, I also specifically took the entrance exam to a very biased university. I thought I had nothing to do with that female demon head. I didn't expect to be in the same school. It's really the 18th female transformation. That little girl also looked so graceful and graceful back then. And he also changed his name. Not only did he fail to recognize her, but he also harmed himself. And also confessed his feelings to this woman. Even the whole school knows about it. I feel a bit unrealistic when I come back to my senses. The voice trembled slightly. Are you really Sister Su Yao? Su Qingro took out a piece of paper from her arms and handed it over. Then he smiled and said it was time to call his wife. I took the paper and glanced at it.